And we have special guest Rodolfo today. He will be showing us how to make the mozzarella. Did I say it right that time?
Yes, you're getting there.
Thank you.
You're getting
I even
there,
used my hands.
All right. Awesome.
So,
hi, guys.
All right. So make sure Rodolfo's going to go through everything you're going to need.
Yes.
And just make sure if you have any questions, feel free to type them in. We're going to stop periodically and you guys can vocalize your questions as well. And if again, like if we're recording this right now, if you ever have like always give like a thumbs up if everything's okay, and if you have a question, you can like even raise your hand a little bit. And we will let's just start. So
all right,
Rodolfo, on to you, my man.
All right. Hi everyone. Buona festa della mamma. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. My name is Rodolfo Mercurio. I am a 5th generation cheesemaker and owner of the Mozzarella Concept. I would love to do a quick toast if everyone can raise their glass, or if you do not have a glass present, just raise your hand like in the Italian way. Happy Mother's Day to all you. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful and loving and caring mothers out there. I also want to thank Benissimo for making this all happen. And cheers, everyone. Salud.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Wow. Okay, so before we get started, I would like for everyone to get their pots getting onto the stove, starting the process of the boiling water. If you haven't done that yet, I'll give you a couple minutes to get that going. And then we will get started with the introduction. Okay, so if your pot, I'm going to put my pot on. The heat ready. Okay. So you all should have 3 cheeses made by me, Rodolfo Mercurio, and I want to explain a little bit of them. So you have 3 of the cheeses that we provided in the cheese plate. We have a scamorza, which is an aged mozzarella. So nice name. Nothing like we're going to be making today. It's a totally different process, the aged mozzarella, the scamorza, which is a semi-hard cheese that we age up to 3 weeks, okay, in a cave, in our own cheese cave. Another cheese that you're going to see on your plate is our famous stracciatella, which is exactly what we have, what you see inside the burrata. Most people love burrata, and inside the burrata is the stracciatella. We love to highlight what actually is going on in the cheese. Therefore, I produce the stracciatella. And then we have our primo sale, which is our basket cheese. Our basket cheese, primo sale, means salt first. So in the process of the salting first, you could tell it's not too crazy on the salt, but you definitely hit it once your tongue touches it. It's going to be a pistacchio primo sale. So you guys should all have that. Perfect. While we are heating up the water, I want to give you a quick introduction about just mozzarella in general. Where I'm from, Caserta, Italia, is where mozzarella originated. So I'm 5th generation cheesemaker. My grandfather, my great-grandfather, my great-great-grandfather all made mozzarella, every single one of them. I took the journey 8 years ago today, actually, 8 years ago today, to start my journey in the process of making mozzarella. I basically had buffalo milk mozzarella in my veins, and the milk in my blood. So in Caserta, we specialize in buffalo milk mozzarella, which is very different than the fior di latte that I produce here in San Diego. So the word mozzarella, not mozzarella, Nate, okay?
Sorry.
Cutting that out. So the word mozzarella originated, the name actually, it's from muzzare. So mozzarella, muzzare, which means to break. Because how we produce our mozzarella back home is more, artisan. We get our hands dirty. We break it with our hands. We cut out industrial. We do not produce any industrial cheese, no hormones, no added anything in our curd that you guys are going to be using today. All right. And then if everyone has their, everyone should have their wooden spoon or spoon. Awesome. A medium-sized bowl to be making it. I think a salad bowl would be perfectly fine. Another bowl with some ice. If you could get your own salt as well as the secret ingredient, that would be awesome. And medium-sized bowl and a little bit of ice for your hands, because guys, it's going to be very hot. We are boiling water. I honestly have no feeling on my hand after 8 years of making mozzarella. Zero. It's gone. Okay. Perfect. I also want to thank Venissimo for making all this happen. They're awesome, and the support with them has been going a long way. So thank you, everyone at Venissimo. And we could get started. So I would love for everyone to take out their curd and start munching on your cheese. And please give me some, if you like it, give me the thumbs up. If you hate it, don't tell me, because I will cry. So if we have our curd ready, we could take it out of the bag.
Okay. All right. What with it? In the bowl, maybe?
And you could smell the aroma from my curd. It smells like fresh, because everything here is made. The process of mozzarella, we started this process 48 hours ago, and the curd itself reached you guys in that time. So this is a very delicate process. We cut away all the hormones, cut away all the preservatives. This is honestly from farm to table. Okay, I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. Everyone's water, let's wait for that to get to a boil, but we could start cutting the curd very, I would say, into pieces very thin, nothing too chunky. We want to get it, I would say, thin like this. If you have any questions right now is a perfect time to ask them before we go on and cut the curd.
Also, again, everyone,
Ready.
please feel free to be drinking and eating their cheese as well. This is-
Please, yeah, please feel free.
We
Like I said-
did record this, so this could be a spectator sport right now.
So awesome. So just seeing this wooden spoon gives me PTSD from all the years in Italy and my mother. So being Italian, I want to keep this in the distance. Okay.
Do we put it in the bowl, in our heat-proof bowl?
Yes, so exactly. So put the curd in the bowl you're going to be using to stretch the mozzarella. La vasta filata, we say in Italian.
He said you put the mozzarella in the bowl.
The curd right in the bowl. So we're gonna have two different bowls. If everyone has two different bowls, one to stretch, and then one to form. We're gonna form the balls, and it's gonna be filled with water. So I want to make sure everyone has that before we keep going. Perfect.
If you got it ready, just feel free to give a thumbs up so we can know we can
Yes.
continue.
We're gonna be cutting the curd into small, thin pieces. And if you want to use your hand, feel free.
Sorry, can you show me again? Can you show over the camera how big those pieces are?
Of course. So we're gonna say about this size, if you guys see.
Thank you.
Perfect, thanks. All right.
The thinner is gonna be better, but honestly, it's all gonna work. If you have a little clumps, you're gonna add a little more water. We're gonna assume, like, once we get to the process, it's gonna be much easier once we go step by step with the curd into the water. So boom, cut.
Enough for you, Katie.
And they do say in Italy, because in Italy we always have our wine, no matter what. It could be when we're working. It could be even as soon as we wake up, we have the wine ready. So please do not be shy with the wine, and do not be shy with the cheese.
I do enjoy how we brought in the real professionals. With the chef coats on over there.
Yes, awesome.
I just wanna be able to put him in the-
And if you do not already follow us on Instagram, you could find us on Instagram is at the Mozzarella Concept. So small little pieces, just letting you guys know, small little thin pieces. So mozzarella, we have a 5-hour process to get the milk to curd, which is a process called coagulation, where we're turning a liquid into a solid. And after we form our solid, our curd, with the magic of boiling water and our secret binding ingredient, it will stretch beautifully. It will get silky in front of your eyes in no time.
And Rodolfo, where are you selling this right now?
So we are low. You could find me on my Instagram. We're also located North Escondido Boulevard in a shop called Pinzarella. But we do also do, since I'm from San Diego here, I could drive. So if you shoot me a message on my DM at the Mozzarella Concept, I can fulfill any orders within a reasonable perimeter.
Perfect.
So I'm almost done. I don't know about everyone else. I'm gonna give it a little more time for our water. Sorry, I am originally from North Jersey, so the way I say water is gonna seem a little off. Okay, I say it a little weird. I've been getting this a lot lately, a lot.
Well, he means about 10 minutes ago when I said, oh, you from North Jersey?
So I will fix my accent. Beautiful. So things are slowly coming together for me. I don't know about everyone else. Okay. In a second, I'm going to push this over here. Okay, my water is almost coming to a boil. So everyone else, how is everyone doing on their water situation? Good, thumbs up. Okay, perfect. I like that. All right, Alan. So if we do have salt present at your own house, I really recommend you grabbing it now.
Bitcoin.
Okay. And I just want to show you guys, this is my bigger spoon for when we do larger quantities. So I usually work with 100 pounds of mozzarella a day, stretching and breaking by hand. So we're going to use this little guy right now. So for the salt, you know, we're going to eye it out. Whoever prefers more of a little salty, more of a salt flavor is going to add a little more. But I honestly go for recommended dose would be about a tablespoon, a little more than a tablespoon, prefer it a little more salty. We're going to sprinkle it right on top. Perfect. So we're going to let that sit there. I also want everyone to move the curd around once the salt hits the curd, so it's not sitting right on top. Okay, so we're going to move it in our bowl a little bit. You can even use your spoon if you want. Move it around a little bit so it's not sitting right on top. Yeah, don't be shy with the salt. So you are going to enjoy it a little more. For one day, a little extra salt, it's not going to hurt, especially on Mother's Day. Okay. And everyone has their water present. I put a little bit of ice in mine. You do not need to. But if you do have ice, you could put some ice. But if you don't need to, you really don't need to. It's all preference, the water. So I like going with a semi-cold, not hot, you know, a little better than room temperature. I have a faucet, it's perfectly fine. He's mashing it. Great job. So I'm almost coming to a boil. I don't know about everyone else, but you should be almost at that point. Perfect. Okay, check your water. My water's looking fine. Everything, we have our special ingredient, our bowl, our water. And before we even start the process, I want to explain to everyone that once the water reaches the curd, we are going to wait approximately 10 to 20 seconds before we start turning counterclockwise in one direction, counterclockwise. So we're all going to do it at the exact same time. You want the water to not be fully submerged in the curd. You still want to see a little bit of curd in the beginning. You know, so I recommend adding the water until the water reaches approximately above the curd, I would say an inch or so. Because we're always, if anything, we're going to reapply the water, the boiling water. Okay.
So we should just cover it because we're going to
Just
add
cover
more
it.
on.
Exactly, just cover it. We do not want too much water because the boiling water, if added too much, you will melt it. You will melt your cheese, your mozzarella, because mozzarella is very, very delicate. It's a very delicate thing. So we're going to add a little bit at a time. You know, nothing crazy, a little bit at a time. My water is basically at a boil. Okay.
So,
yes, go ahead.
Rodolfo, when you were starting to learn how to do this,
Yes.
how many batches were you like
Oh.
just had to watch before you could even join in and do anything?
Exactly. So I spent a full year in Italy working in my cousin's. I'm sorry, I have my teapot going. Just one second.
No worries.
We should have teapot. Yeah.
We said more.
So I spent one full year working in my great uncle's caseificio. Caseificio is a mozzarella factory. I spent 1 year free labor just for the love and passion that I felt for mozzarella. So when I was starting out, I wasted almost 1,000 euros worth of cheese because I just totally blew it. I blew it, and it was not good. It was not. This getting yelled at in Italian is much worse than getting yelled at in English. And I'll tell you, everyone right now, it is not fun. Not fun. So yeah, one full year, 8 years ago, I decided to take the journey to Italy, and I did not look back. And now here I am today in San Diego, starting my company, the Mozzarella Concept. Please follow me on Instagram. So my water is at a boil. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Is everyone's almost at a boil?
Yep.
Okay, Nate, can we see some in the chat? Is everyone in the chat saying?
Yeah,
they're
everyone's
at a boil?
everyone's pretty calm right now.
I love it.
Yeah, but I think everyone's ready to rock.
All right, so I have my kettle. We are going to slowly add, not on top of the curd, but around the curd, around the bowl, on the edges. We do not want to go directly on the curd, just around the curd. Okay. Now did everyone apply their water, add their water?
In there.
Okay, yeah, you check that. So once we added our water, we're gonna wait a whole 10 seconds, grab our secret binding ingredient. If everyone can grab it.
Ingredients.
So there's no rush.
Thank you, Scott.
We're gonna grab our ingredient and we're gonna do one pinch, small pinch, big pinch, one pinch, and we're gonna add it right on top, right in the water. You can even do a little salt bay if you want.
Something.
Okay, perfect.
No, I got a small one. You can do a tiny one. Just do it in something.
So as we now put the secret ingredient in, I want everyone to turn their curd counterclockwise.
Scott, you want to turn?
Okay.
You're going.
Counterclockwise, 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 and stop. You're gonna go the opposite way now. turn and turn and turn, and I want you to stop. Okay, are we all there?
Yes.
Not yet.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're still
Sorry.
pinching.
Pinching. I want everyone to do their best impression.
Is
The
there any
process is
reason to
gonna
go
happen.
counterclockwise first?
Yeah, counterclockwise first. Give it a couple big turns, stop it. And then we're gonna go the opposite way. And I want you to stop it. You're gonna see it form beneath, you're gonna see it form very fast. And then once you do counterclockwise and the opposite way a couple times, I want everyone to go under the mozzarella, under it. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna try to get our clumps.
Ooh, look at him.
There's gonna be clumps in our curd. We want to slowly get the clumps out. And if we need to apply a little more water, if you see if your water, you could apply a little more water if you see it's not forming together. Okay, add a little more water. I see. Yes, I see, Riley. You can add a little more water. So we want to add a little more water. Perfect. Go clockwise and grab the curd. Look at that. Stretch very long.
Shoot.
And take it off. Okay, how is everyone doing on the stretching part? Oh yeah, I see that. I see that. That was excellent. Now we're gonna go underneath the curd, underneath the mozzarella. It turns nice and silky. You want to get underneath it and push up. Okay, underneath. Slowly push up. How are we over there? I see the bottom left. Is that Riley? Are you guys okay over there? No. So add a little more boiling water.
It's not forming together. We're still pretty
So
clumpy.
add more boiling water. Did your water come to a boil?
Yes.
So add a lot more water.
Okay.
Yes, add some more water.
Yours isn't clumping very well. I think we need hotter water.
How about you and beneath Nate? How are you guys down there? Okay.
I was just not looking.
So you could add a little more water because the problem was with the curd was a little cold, but with the boiling water, we should add, I would say, more than 5 cups of water.
And
How
Rodolfo,
are
when
we
you're
doing?
stretching the curd out, is that just creating, it's help to create the texture that we're.
Texture,
the texture
exactly. So
mouthfeel?
we are in the pasta filata.
Yeah.
We are in the pasta filata stage where we are stretching the curd into mozzarella.
Water into it. That was good.
Okay, so now put it, if you get under with your wooden spoon, grab under. I want to see everyone grab the curd under, and you'll see it will slowly start to form. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we okay in the bottom left, Riley, how are we doing over there? With more boiling water?
Oh,
Okay, so do you have a little more boiling water?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Boiling it, so it's hot.
oh, there we go.
perfect, beautiful. So now, as we do this, you could get rid of some of the water. If whoever's ready for the next step, we're gonna hold off a little bit, but you do not want your mozzarella, once you're in the stage of I am in, you do not want it to sit as long. Okay, so we are almost ready. I know, Ellen, you are ready for the next step, which is gonna be forming the balls. You are as well, Jack Sword. You are in the next step as well. You could take some water out, pour some water in the sink, some excess water that you have in the bowl, pour some out into the sink, like I'm gonna do myself. Just a little bit. You do want to keep a little water in. Water. Sorry again for the terrible pronunciation of water. Okay, awesome. So I want to make sure everyone is in the same process I am. We have our beautiful silky mozzarella. How are you doing down? Everyone does not have a mic. Does not have their screen showing. If you could,
Yeah,
send a chat to Nate and let us know where you are.
Yeah,
Riley, how are you?
we're almost there. We just, our water doesn't seem to be hot enough, so we're putting the kettle back on.
Yes,
We'll
so
just do
I'm,
that.
yeah, so we do need boiling water. So now whoever's in the next step, I want to see you grab some cheese like this. Grab like a little snake hole. Yes, and
Yeah.
twist it, twist,
Don't touch it.
and then it's very hot. So with your pointer finger and your thumb, you want to clamp the cheese. Clamp it. Boom. With these two fingers, the inside, you want to clamp it.
Okay, let's see.
Jen, you guys are your own little lobster.
Yes, like a lobster. So now you could honestly have the mozzarella like this and stuff it. Stuff the underneath part. You see, stuff the underneath part. I'm slowly forming a ball and clamp it. Once you see it form into a ball, you want to clamp it and place it in the water. Okay?
Texture is
So I'm
right.
going to show you guys something super cool
The ice
that
water?
I've learned.
No,
Having
not the ice
years-
water yet.
What water do we put the little balls in?
The ice water. The ice water.
Sorry.
Yes, the ice
Don't be
water.
lying. Lies.
Hey, Nate, you're not the expert over here, okay?
No, I'm sorry, guys.
So I'm going to braid a beautiful braid.
Why did you do that?
In Italy, we call it a treccia.
Ice.
So
So,
once you become a professional like I am, you
Which ones
start
are-
creating little beautiful art.
I think this is.
And you see the beautiful braid that I've created.
You form it in the heat.
And we're going to place it in the water.
Yeah.
So the best way to do this, if you just clamp it, grab your mozzarella and you want to form it inside, kind of the inside and make a little ball and clamp it.
Yeah.
I see you doing very well, Riley. And then just once you're in that spot, you could clamp it. Yes, perfect. And just boom, like this. Yes, perfect. And then put it in the water.
Oh, ice water.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you
Okay,
take
How are
this,
you, Ellen? Ellen, how are you doing?
you go under.
Good? Awesome.
Okay, ready?
And there's nothing better than fresh mozzarella on a holiday. We always have mozzarella every single holiday in Italy. It is a staple of Southern Italian cuisine.
Under.
So you really want to go under, create a ball and close. Under, create a ball and close.
Create a ball.
Okay.
A ball.
And if you see,
Close. Let me see.
yes. See now I have Ellen teaching. Awesome. Great job.
Yeah.
How are the kids doing? Don't burn your hands.
Smile with him. Hey, we're doing good.
Yes.
Smile. Yeah, thumbs up.
Awesome.
You have to give him a thumbs up.
So always try to get under it and clamp it. You know,
Like this.
the balls, you want to be nice little round balls, beautiful little, in Italian, we call these oro bianco, is
A ball.
white gold.
That's good. Honey. That's good. Watch.
And if your curd got a little hard, you can add some more water, sorry again, in your
Put it in the bowl.
bowl to re-solidify everything.
Okay.
Get that stretch going again.
One more.
Has everyone, so
There
you
you go.
finished on the low, Ellen? You finished?
Hold on.
Yes? Awesome.
Good, last
How are
one.
you?
Perfect.
Good.
Excellent. How are you?
Under.
And then clamp.
Now watch.
Clamp.
Now watch mommy's hands. Like this.
And yeah, great job.
And then you put it in there.
Rodolfo, are you looking for 2 interns?
I was gonna say, I'm ready and I am hiring. So
Good,
I
yeah.
see 2 little chefs right there. If you're ready to take it to the next level,
Take it.
I'll give you my information at the end of the stream.
Yeah, I want to go work for mozzarella. Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
One
So
big
I'm
one.
gonna show, you can see, I don't know how the quality is, lighting.
Your hand.
Amazing, amazing.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna show you. And if you still have some curd in the bowl and it got hard, reapply the boiling water again.
Oh, we had.
You are allowed to reapply the water and then start again. Okay?
Oh, yummy. This is gonna be
Rodolfo,
so
is there
good.
any,
Whoa,
should we be nervous at all about overworking the curds or no?
Yes, so yes, at this stage, I feel like everyone, it's gonna be,
Oh, don't.
it's gonna be a much different taste and flavor once you overwork the curd. You're gonna go a little hard, it will be a little harder because everyone's so new to this. But sooner or later, when you get more hands-on and more comfortable, you're gonna be very fast. I could do this honestly in 5 seconds, boom, 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 boom. But for now, I want you guys to honestly enjoy the flavor, not so much of the texture. Don't feel so bad if you didn't create the perfect ball. At the end of the day, mozzarella is still gonna be mozzarella. It's still gonna taste the same. Our curd is still our curd. If my ball is better than your ball, the same flavor. We're gonna have the same flavor. So, all right. And I do want to see everyone at the end of this. If you can make your own caprese salad or any dish that you did make the mozzarella with today, I would love for you to add it to your Instagram, your story. Give me a tag, a shout out at the Mozzarella Concept, and that would honestly make my day.
Okay.
We'll do that, huh? What are you gonna do?
Here's to everyone.
Ed?
No.
The bagel?
Yeah.
Hey, feel free to let's do a little talent show here. Feel free to show off. what you
Yeah, I
guys
do
did.
exactly. I do want to see everyone's balls. Your best ball. If it's a bad ball, it's okay too. Your best one.
Sit down. Let's see. Which one should we
Pick out your
show
best
them?
one.
Let's see. I want to take a picture with everyone. 1 second.
Tammy has perfect balls and Carl's bad.
So,
Oh, that was the
Okay,
first
so-
one.
And her and Betty.
we're gonna all take a picture together. Ready and smile with your ball.
Hold up your ball, Ron.
Awesome.
I'll go over there.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right.
That's a beautiful ball right there.
Thank you.
That's some experience. He's looking to come to work.
Oh, look
He's
at it.
looking to come to work.
That's me.
That's a nice ball.
Where you go? You tell your friend you got that.
Put it back in here and let's ask him.
So did everyone try their cheeses that we did provide?
Yes.
Any feedback or were they all delicious?
Okay, let's move it away for a second.
Okay.
Ready? Put that one back in there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're done.
So good. The one with the pistachios.
Thank you so much.
So
Also,
good.
the stracciatella, the burrata in the
Oh.
cup. I do
That's
have
my
a
favorite.
special dessert cheese, a never before seen dessert cheese with that stracciatella. So if you still have that cup and you didn't eat it all yet, add some jam, add some Nutella, add some, anything you have that's sweet, mix it around and try it, because it's going to change. Honestly, your taste buds are going to be like, what the heck am I even eating?
Right?
It is so different.
I never know how to say these crackers, these Italian crackers. I never know how to say this.
Those are the
Fratelli?
Yes, yeah.
Dipped in that. Very good.
Wow, Ellen, that is some serious balls.
Let's see, Ellen's.
As long as you're continuing to be willing to try new stuff. I'm good.
Wow, I am super impressed by everyone, honestly. I'm very impressed by everyone.
Sorry, guys.
All right, Rodolfo, what's your go-to way if you're gonna serve this for a bunch of people?
So
Oh, look at
exactly. So I love to do a caprese salad. I love to keep the highlight of mozzarella. You know, if you're going to a restaurant, you're eating mozzarella and they put the balsamic on it, they put the glaze, they put this, they put that. They're trying to trick you into what's actually real. The mozzarella should always shine. A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. If you go to a restaurant, you have balsamic glaze and this and that. They're just trying to show you that their mozzarella that they bought from an industrial place isn't that good. Here we highlight the actual flavor. You know, once you try this, you're not going to be able to eat. I hate to say this. You're not going to be able to eat mozzarella anywhere else because it's so unique and it's so different. You know, the texture yeah, we do, here you go.
No.
Yes, so we do specialize in real milk, you know, local farmers. We work with all our farmers and we keep everything artisanal and we keep everything real. So a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, that's all you need. If you want to put a little balsamic, go ahead, you know, I'm not gonna hate you. So wow, so I see getting some nice juices down left out of the mozzarella. Perfect. And did anyone try yet? Yes, okay.
I think we got the Rileys munching down over there.
Yeah, someone's, so I like,
Being the whole part.
so silence is never good, but only in this case.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Wine's good, fruit's good, cheese is good.
So we're gonna cut up some, or well, oh honey, can you grab me the cutting board? Yes. Yes, clean one. Here you go.
And Rodolfo, I don't know if it's a sacrilege, and I'm not going to say this right because
Yes.
I have a hard time with pronouncing this, but the stracciatelle, tele. I don't know if it's sacrilege. When I was a chef at a restaurant, we used to make like a fresh tomato sauce,
Yes,
and that's what our garnish was on top. Just
a little bit of stracciatella,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and it goes a long way because everyone
absolutely.
always thinks that it's, you know, no one really knows that stracciatella is burrata. Because burrata, all burrata is the mozzarella that we just made, but we stuff the stracciatella inside, and it's a very hard technique. And it took me a long time and a lot of hard work to perfect the stracciatella. And it does go a long way. You could do so many things. Also, like I said, the dessert stracciatella, the dessert burrata is something that I'm working on, and I would love for everyone to try it eventually. It's going to be delicious. So here we're cutting our mozzarella. I'm getting a lot of juices out of mine, and we are looking very good. So we're gonna do a little plate. Very beautiful. Give me 1 second, everyone.
Sorry, let me.
Ellen, I think you're making all of us drool right now.
Yeah, very good. I think
Here we go. There we go. Oh, I was trying it the wrong way. Yeah, no. But yeah. But
Yes, any questions?
Well, that is just ridiculous. I mean, that whole thing is just, that is not nice.
And the whole piece came off.
So this is a great time. If anyone has any questions to,
Yes, if you have any questions, please feel free.
Well, it is, but
Any
All right,
questions
Rodolfo,
coming in on the chat?
not right now, but I got a question for you.
Yes, please.
If they can't eat all this tonight, what's the
Wow.
best way for them to store this?
well,
So,
yeah, and you know,
okay, so that was very beautiful, Jack Sword. That was a very beautiful plate. I did see that. Very nice. To answer your question, Nate, the best way to store this is
Sorry.
honestly, if you feel like you're gonna eat this within the 2 days, you keep it in the water. Keep it in the water for a day or two. Because as soon as you put real quality cheese in the fridge, it's just gonna close up and it's gonna be hard. There's nothing wrong with wrapping it in some saran wrap and putting it and placing it in the fridge, the bowl. You could do that as well.
You know, use the ticket and come out.
Can we mute that one, Mike? It's Carol. Nate?
Got you.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, so sorry guys. So yeah, the best way to store this is if you are gonna eat this within the day or the next day, you could keep it in the little water. That's how we do in Italy. We keep it in the water outside in our kitchen, room temperature. Or if you don't feel comfortable with that, grab some saran wrap, wrap it up in some saran wrap, put it in the fridge. You'll be fine for a week and a half. You'll be okay. you'll know when it's time to get rid of it. You'll know. Honestly, I don't even think, I think tonight it'll all be gone, honestly. But if you do want to store it, 2 ways of storing it: keeping it in the water outside, or not outside, actually outside, in your kitchen or in the fridge with the same exact water, or in saran wrap. Terrible. So I'm gonna get my chef going 1 second.
When we chatted.
So it's a very unique flavor. Has anyone tasted this kind of flavor before with their mozzarella? It's, you actually have a little, I don't want to say a sour taste to it, but you do have a little bitterness, and that's the real, coming from real cow's milk. You know, you're getting the real deal cheese. It's not going to be, you know, I'm sure everyone's been in the grocery store at Bonds or their Ralph's or Trader Joe's, and they grab the mozzarella and they taste it, and there is no flavor. You know, sometimes I'll even go there and I'll grab the cheese and I'll be like, what is this? So here you are getting the full experience with the flavor of the actual cow's milk. We do work with high quality milk, and our cows are very well treated and very loved.
Is there any specific milk vendor you're using?
So to make the process of mozzarella, I'm not going to tell anyone, because then I will have to come, you know, I do not want to share. It's not going to be good. But the best way I can explain everyone how this mozzarella was made is to make mozzarella the artisan way, you need the whey from the previous mozzarella batch to even start the process, the fermentation of the milk, to get it to that right acidic level. So in Italian, we call it siro di nesto, we call it in Italian. So siro di nesto is basically, if anyone knows bread, they have a starter, you know, a bread starter. It's kind of our starter, but it's very natural. You know, it comes from mozzarella. And we also use a thing called rennet. Vegetable rennet is what we use. In Italy, they do not use vegetable rennet, but here we're going to use only vegetable rennet. Okay, rennet is going to be, we're going to skip that part. I'm not going to explain what rennet is. It's not, but rennet is what we use as well. Vegetable rennet, perfect. It's another binding agency to bring the curd, the milk, to solidify and to get to that curd. So I want to take a picture of everyone.
Oh, wait, there you go. How about that one?
Oh,
That is
wow.
beautiful, Saundra.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
So I want to take a picture
All
of
right.
everyone holding their plate.
You got it?
Move your plate closer.
Well, I can't tell. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Wait for everyone else, wait for them. Okay. Okay, they're almost ready, right? Just 1 second.
Donna.
All right.
All right, beautiful. And
Excellent.
say cheese, literally cheese.
Ah. Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
So now,
Rodolfo, we have a question.
yes,
Go ahead, what's your question?
don't be shy.
He wants to know, what's your favorite way you eat your mozzarella? Do you cook with it? Do you like to eat it?
Great. That is a fantastic question. So my favorite way to eat mozzarella is plain, but the way now over the years, because I'm getting so every single day eating cheese, I love to cook with it. I love making lasagna. I love making a baked ziti with it. You pour some even on top of a salad. So many different ways, but this cheese right here is gonna melt fantastic on a pizza. It's gonna melt amazing right on your pasta. Honestly, you cannot go wrong. And the flavor is gonna be super different, because how many times have we had a pizza and you bite into a pizza and you're like, okay, you're not tasting the cheese. You're tasting the sauce is overpowering, but never the cheese. So awesome question. And if anyone has any other questions, please feel free. Anyone whose video is not being shown, we do have the chat open, and do not be shy to any questions. Perfect.
I'm gonna say pizza for dinner, I think it's a good idea.
And this is a very messy process. I don't know you guys, but my kitchen is a mess right now. I have milk all over the place. I have cheese on the floor. So it does come with the consequences of making cheese.
To take any pictures of what we were doing?
I don't know, but I've said it enough times.
Awesome.
All
Yes,
right.
and I do recommend you could honestly make a nice dish with it or eat it as a salad. You know, a caprese salad, you could never go wrong with a caprese salad. You know, ask Benissimo, they know. You cannot go wrong. That is some bread, some wine, some cheese. Come on. Honestly. So I'm gonna be ready to be digging in. Perfect. Cleaning up a little bit.
Was the secret ingredient citric acid?
Was
Are we
the
allowed
secret
to know?
ingredient citric acid? No, it was not. It was a mixture of two things. A little bit of citric acid, very smart on her end, very, very smart.
And
All right,
something
guys.
else that will remain a secret.
We're gonna last
There's always
last
someone.
chance- Yeah. Last chance for questions. Anyone have any more questions for Rodolfo for us?
No? I
No?
think so.
A very happy Mother's Day to everyone. I really
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed this experience. If you could follow me, send me your cheese plate, tag me, tag Benissimo, let us know. And I really appreciate everyone being here.
Well, Rodolfo, we can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really
Thank you.
great, Rodolfo. Thank you. And I wanted to say, if anybody liked the cheeses, North Park has a little bit of the ones that were on the plate
Yes.
available for sale too, and she's hoping to get more. She will get more, but right now she has some of what you had today, and I think a couple others. Did I see something with truffles in it? I'm just saying, I think I did
That's
at North Park.
Yes, the truffle cheese is honestly fantastic. We're working on it every month. We are going to promote a new cheese that I make fresh. This month we are doing a truffle cheese. Next month we're doing an olive cheese, a stuffed aged olive cheese, basket cheese. You crack it open, you're gonna get truffle, and you crack it open, you're gonna get olives.
That sounds delicious to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Rodolfo, thank you again.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I think everyone had a blast, and I know for sure this was definitely one of the more delicious classes we've had.
I'm honestly impressed by everyone. Everyone did a fantastic job, and
We're so good.
Yeah.
I honestly can't. I was expecting something a lot worse than this. You guys, if you get my number, I'm looking to hire. So anyone that's looking for a job because of the virus, please come over. I need the help.
Yeah.
Ellen, I know you're ready. So
Yeah, and be sure next time to we're gonna try to keep doing more classes with Rodolfo, and so check on our website for more events we have coming up. And again, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you soon. Happy Mother's Day.
happy Mother's Day.
You guys enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Grazie. Buon appetito. I forgot to say buon appetito.